and tall. Close your eyes. The seat get heavier. Crown of your head lighter. See if you can create as much space as you can between your seat and your head. Fill up that space with breath and awareness. Slowly begin to exhale your breath all the way out. Breathe in through your nostrils. Out your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Stretch your arms over your head, please. Reach up to your fingertips. Big stretch up in it. The sky. Oh, that feels good. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Side out. Let it go. All right, friends. With your eyes closed, pressing your palms together, seal your lips and begin to breathe through just your nostrils. Making sure you're turning up the sound of your breath as you breathe so that you can hear sound filling up the space around you. It's that distant sound of the ocean, that loud whisper sound coming from the back of the throat. As you continue to breathe and deepen your breath, let's set the intention for our practice today. Thinking about, this is going to be a more personal intention today, requiring less instruction from me, but thinking about what yoga is to you, right? So a couple examples. For me, I found yoga at a point in my life where I was going through a lot of change and a lot of inner turmoil even. I didn't know like who I was or what I was doing with my life or where I was going. And it was a practice that was suggested to me as a way to find spiritual fulfillment. And I came to yoga kind of with that intention, with looking for a replacement for any other spiritual practice, because there was a physical aspect to it, and I'm a very physical person. I respond to things and I learn through things through tactile response and experience. So it made sense for me to find spiritual fulfillment through a tactile experience. When I got here and I found that there was so much more being offered, it was exciting. So yoga became a place for me to make friends. It was a community, a place for me to share knowledge. I became a teacher, a place where I could just have fun. If I need to stretch and relax, I can also just relax and have my own personal experience, maybe practicing at home. So there's all these really great things that yoga can be. It can be this wonderful tool for really suiting all of our needs. And it's really individual. So each of us has our own unique story to tell and unique experience, not just with yoga, but in the world itself. So our practice today is just recognizing your own story, your own narrative, your own experience, and how that shapes your practice. What does yoga mean to you? What are you bringing to your practice? What are you getting from your practice? Let's bring our hands together and exhale the breath all the way out. Inhale for Om. Blink your eyes open. Let's start moving. Come forward onto your hands and knees, please. With your fingers spread nice and wide on your mat, rock forward so that your shoulders are over your hands. Lift your palms up and lower your palms down. We'll do that a few times. Lift your palms up and lower your palms down, going up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now walk your knees in a little bit closer. Knees come in just a bit closer. You're going to come up to your fingertips now. Same thing, lift up to your fingertips, come down to flat hands. We'll do that again. Fingertips, flat hands. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up to your fingertips. Stay on the fingertips and round into your back. Bring your chin to your chest, cat pose. So these little exercises we're doing for our hands, these are things that I do every single time before I practice, whether it's for 5 minutes or for 3 hours. I do these little hand exercises because so much of yoga is about, we're on our hands in down dogs and even the cat-cow pose. We want to make sure we're taking care of the 27 bones and 20 joints that exist in the hands. All right, inhale, cow pose now. Stay on the fingertips, keeping the hands strong. Lift your chest up, press through your fingertips, lift into your heart. We'll keep it going. Exhale, cat pose, chin to chest, tuck your tail, round into the upper back. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your chest, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, one more time, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Open your heart. All right, let's come back to a nice flat back position. You can come off your fingertips, turn your palms face up now, right? Turn your palms face up so that you're kind of like you're waving to yourself. Hello, self. Wiggle your fingers and roll out your thumbs. Now we're gonna rock it out side to side, pressing down to the backs of your hands, fingers spread wide, rock it out side to side. And the further you go to each side, probably the deeper stretch you're gonna get. The more you press through your hand, the more you extend your arm, the bigger the stretch. So if you want a little bit less intensity, just bend your elbows or don't move as much to the side. This for me is an essential stretch every morning before I move. Please turn your palms face down, point your fingers back towards your thighs. Palms down, fingers pointing back. Let's take some more cat-cow. Rock forward, cat pose, chin to chest. Rock back, cow pose, move your bum to your heels, lift your chest up. I'd like you to rock back far enough here that your palms sort of lift a little bit and you're stretching more through the forearms, right? Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, rock forward, cat pose your spine. Inhale, move back, hips to heels, let your palms lift a little bit, lift your chest up, look up. One more, exhale, cat pose, shift forward, chin to chest. Rock back, cow pose, hips back, butt to heels. Go ahead and sit all the way back onto the tops of your feet. Toes are untucked here. So you might feel like this is enough. This is knee flexion, where the knee is in full flexion, and it might be enough of a stretch for your knee. If you want a little bit more, walk your hands back. You can practice lifting one knee up at a time. All right, most of you have taken class with me many times, so you can go right up to both knees if you want and pick up your toes. This is just a way to stretch out the tops of the ankles, the tops of the feet. It's called the anterior tibialis. It's this shin muscle here. If you're feeling it in your knees, you may have gone too far. Try to find it just in the ankle and the shin. That's it, friends. Lower your knees down. Walk your hands forward. Come onto your hands and knees, please. Little spinal movement. This movement is another essential movement today. Reach your left arm out to the left and thread the left arm underneath you, please. Come down onto your left shoulder, onto the left side of your head. Just press through your right hand, roll your right shoulder back. We're gonna breathe for maybe like 3 to 5 breaths. Tone your thighs, spin your inner thighs back to broaden your hips. Move your hips a little bit over to the left and press through your right hand a lot. If you want to walk your right fingertips forward, Roll your right elbow and shoulder back more. One more breath. Bring your right hand back down next to your face, and let's press to the right hand. Sweep your left arm all the way up to the sky. Step your left foot back, come into a supported side plank pose. Press down through your right hand. Spin your right bicep forward, roll your right shoulder back. Draw your navel in a lot, and then reach forward through your left fingertips. Get really long through the left side of your body. Look up, lean back, breathe in. Please step your left foot all the way forward to the top of the mat. Look forward, step your left foot nice and slowly to the top. There you go. Place both hands down inside your left ankle, look forward and lunge. Press the right inner thigh back. Wrap your outer left hip under. Now pull forward into your chest, almost like a upward facing dog. Really pull forward into your chest, lift it up. Exhale, straighten your left leg now. Flex your toes. Move your butt back towards your heels. Fold it in. Inhale, rock forward, and again, lunge. Hips forward, chest lifted, heart open. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Flex your toes. Move your hips back. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Maybe the back knee lifts this time, pulling forward into your chest. Keep the back knee lifted if you can. Straighten the front leg, straighten the back leg. 2 straight legs. Tone your thighs. Drop your gaze, look back at your right toes. One more breath here. Please press through your hands, sweep your left leg up to the sky. 3-legged dog, please. Left leg goes up and nice and high. You're gonna bring your left knee back into your chest, left knee to your left shoulder, please. Rock forward, squeeze your thigh to your ribs, pull your left knee to your left arm. Inhale, send it up and back. The more you lift your knee and thigh into your ribs, the more you're gonna work your core here. So I'm gonna really invite you to pull your thigh up into your ribs a lot. Rock forward, knee into your shoulders, lift your thigh up into your ribs. Yoga is a way to get stronger. Inhale, extend your left leg up. And again, left knee into your left shoulder. Hold it here. Stay in this lovely plank pose, please, as you extend your left leg out. Holding that left leg up, lift it high enough that your glute is starting to really be active. Point the toes and hold it. Stay here. If you want to bring your right knee down for support, you can. Otherwise, come onto your right fingertips. Reach your right arm forward. Draw your belly in, glutes engaged. We'll hold for 3. That's it. Breathe. Good, Pablo. 2. 1. Please lower your right forearm down to the ground. Lower your left foot down to the ground. Lift your right leg up. Hold and breathe. Glutes engaged, belly in. Stay here. If you want to bring your left knee down for support, you can. If you want to keep it lifted, then reach your left hand forward. Everybody hold it for 3. 2. Nice. Good. 1. Bring both forearms down, both feet down, forearm plank. Stay with it, friends. We've got this. Just a little bit of core work before we start moving and flowing. Do your best. Again, if you need to bring your knees down, you can. Hold and breathe for 3. Unclench your fists. Unclench your jaw. Good. Press through your palms. Press through your forearms. 2. Legs active. Glutes engaged. Nice, Taylor. Nice. And a 1. Lower your hips all the way down to the ground. Sphinx pose. Hips down, heart forward. Pull forward into your chest. Press down into your feet. Get your legs to be really active. All right, now pull the belly away from the mat. Pull your chest forward. Nice. Fatima, shoulders back a little more. Inhale, lift into your heart. And exhale, lower all the way back down to your stomach, please. Walk your hands back next to your chest. Press back up onto your hands and knees. Let's do the other side. Please reach your right arm out towards the right. Spread your right arm underneath your left arm. Land on the back of your right shoulder. Land on the right side of your head. Walk your left hand towards the top of your mat. And twist. Tone your thighs. Inner thighs spin back. Broaden your hips. Move your hips to your right just a little bit. Draw the belly in. Twist it out. Bring the left hand back down in front of the nose. Press to your left hand. Sweep the right arm up. Supported. Side plank pose. Left hand presses down. This is really helping our external shoulder rotation get ready. So spin your left bicep forward, please. Roll your left shoulder back. Press through your left hand a lot. Should be a good amount of space between your arm and your side body. Right? We really want to work on that external shoulder rotation. Left bicep spinning forward. Now reach your right hand forward. Stretch long through your right fingertips. Press through your right foot. Look up, lean back. Step your right foot to the top of the mat, please. Place your right hand down. Look forward and lunge. Stretch through your legs, pull forward through your chest. That's it. Exhale, straight legs. Now flex your toes, move your hips back. 2 more times. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Pull your heart forward, lift the chest to the sky. Exhale, straight legs, right leg extends, flex your toes, pull your hips back. Inhale, rock forward and lunge. Maybe the back knee lifts up this time. Just pulling yourself a little bit deeper into that lunge. Keep the back knee lifted if you can, straight legs. Exhale, tone your thighs. Inner left thigh spins back. Outer right hip is wrapping underneath you. Press to your feet. Stretch, reach your right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Reach that right leg up and back. Hold and breathe. Reminder that the more you pull your thigh up into your chest and ribs as you come forward, the more you're going to feel it in your core. Rock forward, right knee into your chest. So yoga is this individual experience. The more you do, the more you get. Inhale, send it back up to the sky. Maybe your intention shifts you away from more and it's just focused on being present. Right knee to right shoulder, rock forward. Lift your thigh to your ribs. Send it up and back. Last time, we're going to hold it. Right knee to right shoulder. Hold it here. Stay in plank pose. Extend your right leg out. Hold and hover. Stay right here or bring your left knee down for support. We're going to come onto the left fingertips. Lift your right leg a little higher, then lift your left arm forward for 3. Lift everything up nice and high. 2. And 1. Lower your left forearm down. Lower your right foot down. If you want to bring your right knee down for support, you can. Lift your left leg up. Maybe reach your right arm forward. For support, you can bring your right knee down. But please lift your left leg up for 3. Lift it up high. 2. Lift it up high. And good, Katrina. 1. Both forearms coming down. Hold it here, forearm plank. We won't be here long. You do want to be aware of your strength. All right, it's a good reminder that yoga is a practice that allows us to remember our strength and to feel stronger. It's a reminder that yoga is a practice of resilience, perseverance, and confidence. Believe in yourself. Unclench your fists, unclench your jaw, unfurl your brow. Madhu, hips up, tuck your tailbone. Belly in a lot, belly in a lot. 3, 2, lower your hips down. Nice job, everybody. Ooh, that feels good in the morning. Point your toes, press your feet down, pull your heart forward, Sphinx pose. Lift the bottom of your heart, pull your chest towards your thumbs. Draw your belly in and stretch through your legs. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down. Lock your hands back. Cobra pose this time. Inhale, pull your heart forward, wrap the elbows back. Exhale, take it back to downward facing dog, please. Press through your hands, lift through your hips, downward facing dog. Once you get to that down dog, take a few breaths there, shake out your shoulders, shake out your hips. Nod your head yes and no a few times. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. This is another thing that I do every time I practice. So I'm gonna kind of keeping our practice today really revolved around at least my fundamentals. Left leg lifts up eye to the sky. Let's go left heel to step just in front of the right big toe. So you're gonna walk your split forward. Right leg lifts up, lift up to your left tiptoes. Step your right foot just forward of your left foot. We'll keep that going. Lift your left leg up, please, pressing through your hands. Left foot steps just forward of the right foot. Right leg lifts up, nice and high. Lean forward if you can. Right foot steps just forward of the left foot. Left leg lifts up. Left foot steps between your hands and right leg lifts up. Right foot steps next to your left foot. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Inner thighs are spiraling back to broaden your hips. Bottom of the heart is pulling forward, extend your spine. Exhale, forward fold, bring your nose to your knees, please. Push down through your feet, rise up to standing. Big stretch up through your fingertips, reach up, stretch back a little bit. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, cactus your arms, slide your shoulder blades down your back, lift the bottom of the heart up towards the base of the chin. Really get a nice big opening in your chest so that you feel the space across your shoulders get wider, the muscles on your back get stronger. Chair pose, bend your knees, reach your arms up. See if you can keep as much of that space in your chest that you just created by taking your arms a little wider and up and back. Think about turning your pinky fingers in more, pulling your thumbs back alongside your ears. Hug your shins in, spin your inner thighs down, sit low, bring your hips to the height of your knees. Good, Catlin, a little bit lower. Exhale, forward fold, nice, really good, Colin. Inhale, lift up halfway. Lengthen your spine, please. Plant your hands down. You might choose to step back. You might choose to hop back, but either way, you make a choice and it's yours. Yoga is your own experience. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Nice, Victoria, nice, Monica. Inhale, cobra pose. Roll your shoulders back. Pull your chest forward. Drop the shoulders down from the ears, please. Good, nice, Taylor. Downward facing dog, take it back. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. We'll do the same thing. Step the right foot just forward of your left foot. Lift your left leg up and step your left foot just forward of your right foot. Right leg lifts up, nice and high. Step the right foot forward to the left foot lifts up. Left foot steps forward. One more time, lift your right leg up. Right foot steps between the hands, lift your left leg up. Left foot steps between the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Big stretch, reach your arms to the sky. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Cactus the arms, take it back. Chair pose, bend your knees, stretch the arms to the sky. Hug your shins in. Spin your inner thighs down, broaden your hips. Stretch up and out through your fingertips. Good, Harrison. Extend the arms all the way. Inhale, belly in. Exhale, forward fold. Lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Place your hands down, your choice. Step or hop back. If you jump back, land with bent elbows, please. Good, Kellen. Chaturanga. Cobra pose, shoulders back, chest is lifted. Downward facing dog, please. In through your nose, out through your nose. Lift up high to your tiptoes. It's a little bit tricky. We're going to land the feet wider than the hands. You can step back, you can step forward 1 foot at a time, or really lightly hop forward, feet wider than your hands. Nice, Victoria. Hips up, hop forward, and squat. Heels in, toes out, knees wide. Press into your feet, lift into your chest. Breathe for 3. Good, Jamie. 2. All right, this first one, we're gonna forward fold 1. Lift your hips up, bend your, straighten your legs. Press down through your feet, roll yourself up to standing, please. Take your arms up to the sky. Big stretch up through your fingertips. Lift up to your tiptoes. Bring your hands to your heart. Rebend your knees. You're high on your toes. All right, your thighs are lifting. Your heels are lifting. Get a little bit lower. Place your hands down on the ground. Without letting your knees touch your arms, you're going to lean forward. Then you can step or hop back again, chaturanga. Hands down, hop it back. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up to your tiptoes again. Same thing. Bend your knees, step or hop forward. Come back to that squat position. Ready? Hop up. Squat. This time we're going to come right up to standing. Reach your arms to the sky. Lift up to your tiptoes. Bring your hands to your heart. Rebend your knees. Knees wide. Heels lifted. Place your hands down. Lean forward. Step or hop back. Chaturanga. Bend your elbows to hop back. Cobra pose or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. One more just like that. Inhale, lift up to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, lightly step or hop the feet wider than the hands. Inhale, rise up to standing. Lift up to your toes. Exhale, hands to your heart. Come back to a squat. Place the hands down, breathe in, lean forward. Take it back, step or hop back, chaturanga. Cobra pose or up dog, drop the shoulders. Shoulders back, good. Good calling it downward facing dog. Nice job, everybody. Inhale, lift up to your toes, please. Bend your knees, look forward. This time we'll land in that same squat, and we'll change it up just a little bit. Ready, step or hop forward, squat. We're gonna lower our butt all the way down to the ground here. Lift your feet up for boat pose. Okay, so just a little bit more core work here. Squeezing your thighs together a lot. Point your toes, tap the ground. You might hold on to your thighs. You might use your hands for support. You might just let your hands float. Take your legs up to the sky. Toes tap the ground. Pull your thighs as close to your chest as you can. Keep that as you extend your legs back up. Again, toes tap the ground, lift your chest. Thighs squeeze to ribs. Legs extend up. One more time, toes tap the ground. Thighs squeeze to ribs. Extend your legs back up. Now slowly lower halfway back. Okay, this is where we're gonna change things up a little bit. Hold it, squeeze your thighs together. Stretch out through your toes. All right, come back up to boat pose. We're gonna place our feet down, lift our butt up, chair pose. Feet come down, hips come up, chair pose. Maybe it takes a few tries, maybe you have to use your hands. Let's take it right back down. We're doing that 2 more times, friends. Lower your butt back down to the ground. Do your best. Boat pose. Lower back halfway. Pick it up, boat pose. Place the feet down, rise up, chair pose. Squeeze your thighs together. Last time, feel free to use your hands if you need to. Lower your butt back down. This is the last one. Do your best, lift your legs up. Lower halfway back. Lift your legs up. Place your feet down. Pick up your butt, chair pose. Nice job, everyone. Place your hands down, spread your fingers wide. Come into crow pose. Knees to the backs of the arms. Knees to the elbows if you can, really. It's going to give you a lot of stability. Lean forward, rock forward. You don't have to pick your feet up. Maybe it's just leaning forward. Maybe 1 foot at a time comes up. You can also keep both feet down and just play with the shape of the pose. Press into your hands a lot. Don't let your head drop, but look forward. There you go. Keep your hips up for 3, Good. Press through your hands a lot. Back body should be really full. 2. Take it back. 1. Chaturanga. Cobra pose. Inhale. Nice job, everybody. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Bring your left knee into your chest, please, and hold it there. You're going to cross your left knee across the body to the right arm, then extend your left leg out to the right. You can stay right here with both hands down on the ground, just working your left toes a little bit more forward, a little bit more to the right if you can. If you want to open it up, take your right arm up to the sky, spin your left heel down. Breathe here. Reach your right arm forward over your head, please. Place your right hand back down, bring your left knee into your chest. Okay, we're gonna take it all the way back around to side plank pose on the right side. Left foot steps next to the right foot. Open your left arm up. Step your left foot back, wild thing. Press through your feet, lift through your hips. Really big push through your right hand. Stretch through your fingertips a lot. Look down to the top of the mat. Step your left foot all the way forward to the top of the mat, please. Left hand reaches forward. Very nice job. Rise up, crescent lunge, both arms to the sky. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Lift your inner right thigh. Squeeze that right glute a little bit more. Wrap your left hip under. Lift your front belly up a little bit more. So right below your navel, front of the belly lifts. All right, keep that and stretch. Press from your hips, out through your legs. In through your nose, out through your nose. One more breath. Warrior 3, sweep the arms back, lean forward, float your right leg up. Balance and breathe. Inner right thigh is lifting. Stretch out through your chest. Stretch out through your legs. Lift into your heart a little bit more. One more breath here. Bring your right knee into your chest. Stand all the way up. So yoga is balance. It's a place for us not just to find physical balance, to strengthen our balance, but to balance out the energy of strength and flexibility, of give and take. Grab a hold of your right foot with your left hand, please, and start to stretch your right leg forward. This pose requiring both balance and strength. As you push through your left foot, stand tall, stand strong, draw your belly in, but press firmly into the inner edge of your left foot for more balance. Reach your right arm back if you can. Look over your right shoulder for 3, 2. Big step back with your right foot, please, warrior 2. Right foot steps back. Adjust if you need to. Right toes turn in. Heel to arch alignment. Take your time to find the pose. Don't rush it. Make sure you're in a safe and stable position. From there, engage more. Tone your thighs and squeeze your heels towards each other. Inner right thigh spins back. Outer left hip wraps underneath you. Draw the front of the navel up and in. Just below the navel is lifting. Lengthen through your low back. Make sure your butt isn't pushing out. Please press from your hips down through your legs. Make your legs really strong and active. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Good. Catland belly in a little bit more. Fatima, deepen that lunge a little bit. Good, Jeff. Same thing, a little bit deeper to that front leg. One more breath, friends. You got this. Stretch the arms up. Straighten your front leg. Bend into your right knee, Skandasana. Another just essential pose, a daily action is these Skandasanas as I work to build more hip mobility. So not just opening the hips, not even just strengthening the hips, but trying to create active and usable space in the hips. It's one thing to be able to open the hips, but can we use that space that we're creating? Walk your hands back to the top of the mat, please. Place both hands down. Swing your left leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Keep your left leg lifted, rock forward, plank pose. Keep that left leg lifted, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Place it down, pull forward, cobra pose. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. Nice, my friends. Please lift your right leg up to the sky. Lift through the right thigh, stretch through both legs, press through your hands. Bring your right knee into your chest, cross your body, take your right knee over to the left side, then stretch your right leg out to the left. If you can, line up your right toes with your left fingers. You're welcome to keep both hands down, but if you want, spin your back heel down and open your left arm up to the sky. Stretch through your legs, press through your hands, breathe. Place your left hand down, draw your right knee back into your chest, and let's take it all the way back to side plank on the left side. Reach your right arm up, stay here or take it to wild thing. Step your right foot back. Press through your feet, lift through your hips, reach through your fingertips. That left shoulder external rotation, left bicep spin forward, left shoulder rolls back, reach through your right hand. Good, come back around, please step your right foot all the way forward to the top of the mat. Rise up, crescent lunge, both arms to the sky, hold and breathe. Yoga is stability. When we find just a stable shape here, it reminds us of our own ability to be still and to be stable. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, we can move through, we can be still in challenging situations. We can require and use our strength and knowledge to guide us. Stability is that quality within us that allows us to see clearly, move with care and compassion, to not let chaos preside over choices. Tone your thighs, lift your inner left thigh, wrap your right hip under. Press from your hips out into your feet to deepen your lunge. Keep lifting your belly. Warrior three, very nice, friends. Take it up. Warrior three, lift your inner left thigh, stretch your heart forward, breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Make sure your legs are staying really strong and active. Tone your thighs. Inner left thigh is lifting. Outer right hip is wrapping under. Big stretch out through your arms, out through your legs, out through your heart. Bring your left knee into your chest, please stand up. So again, we want to play with that balance of strength and flexibility. Follow your own guide, follow your own experience and practice here. Reach down with your right hand, grab your left big toe. As much as you can, extend your left leg out, reach your left arm back. Maybe you're just holding on to your knee today. Maybe you're not extending the leg all the way out. That's fine. Please work on making your standing leg strong. Right thigh presses back. Working the abdominal muscles. Draw your belly in. Lift your crown to the sky. Big step back with your left foot, my friends. Warrior two, soft and controlled. Soft landing. Tone your thighs. Squeeze your heels together. Inner left thigh presses back until you feel the pinky toe edge of your left foot really solid. Outer right hip wraps under. Great, hold that. Draw your belly in a lot. Make sure you're not pushing your butt out here. You've really got a nice big lift to the front of the hips. Tailbone is kind of scooping under a little bit. Don't lose that as you deepen your lunge and stretch. Press from your hips out through your feet. From the center of your hips, lift up into your heart. Reach out to your fingertips, expand. From the very center of your body, outward. Hold and breathe. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Bend into your left knee, Skandasana. Left knee bending, right leg extending. Hips back, heels down. Keep moving your hips down and back. You're welcome to use your hands here. That's fine too. Just find the shape that feels best to you. It's the most support that you need. Yoga is an individual experience as well as a group practice. We'll stay nice and low. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat, please. Sweep your right leg up and back. 3-legged up. Keep the right leg lifted. Rock forward, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Okay, so we're gonna add on to that just a little bit. But before we do, please step your left foot not all the way forward between your hands, just about halfway forward. Left foot comes about halfway forward. Keep everything where it is, hands and feet folding over your straight left leg, please. Bring your nose to your knee as best you can. Pyramid pose. Right thigh presses back, left hip wraps under. Walk your hands forward a little bit more. Lift your right leg up. This is just a stretch for the side body. Please bend your right knee and stack your right hip over your left hip. Take your right hand as far out to the left as you can and really stretch into your right side body. Right hand walking to the left edge of the mat. Right heel squeezing in towards your bum. Right hip lifting up and over your left hip, as if you were about to roll backwards. If you can, look underneath your right armpit. Make your left leg strong. One more breath. Slowly release it. Step your right foot back. Place the hands down. Step your left foot to meet your right foot. If you want to swing your left leg up to the sky here and take a few little hops, you can. And we'll switch sides. Step your right foot just forward, halfway between your foot and your hands. Pyramid pose, fold in over your right leg, bring your nose to your knee. Tone your thighs, active legs, breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Lean forward, float your left leg up, stack your left hip over your right hip, then walk your left hand towards the right edge of the mat. Squeeze your left heel into your bum a lot. Pull your left hip up, pull your left thigh back. Make your standing leg strong, right leg really active. Maybe you look underneath your left armpit, walk your left fingertips out more. Should be a really big stretch through the left side of the body. 3, 2, and 1. Step your left foot back. Place the hands down, sweep your right leg to the sky. If you want to take 3 more little hops, you can. Pressing through your arms really strong. Nice, everybody. 1 more if you're going. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog, please. Very good. Left leg lifts up high to the sky. Bring your left knee into your chest. Cross the body. Take your left knee over to the right. This time, place your left foot down, just like we did before. Only this time, you're going to grab your left foot with your right hand. You can stay right here, spin your back heel down. Or if you can, if you want to, move your hips a little bit over to your left. Press your left foot to your right leg a lot so that your right hip and glute is active. Maybe you pick up your left foot and hold it for 3. Pull your toes forward as best you can. 2. Very good. And 1, take your left foot back, side plank to the right side. All right, move over to the right side. Take your left arm up to the sky. Step your left foot back, little wild thing. Just a little one. And we'll step the left foot all the way forward to the top of the mat, please. Rise up, crescent lunge. Big breath in, stretch up through your fingertips. Warrior 3, exhale. This time, if you want, interlace your hands behind your back, just a little more of a shoulder stretch here. Option, stay where you are. Call this toppling tree. Make your legs really active. Keep the fingers interlaced. Fold in without losing the clasping of your hands. Ooh. You have to tap the toe, that's fine. For 3, 2, and 1. Rise up, bring your right knee into your chest. Please stand all the way up. Reach down with your right hand this time. Grab your right big toe as best you can. Start to extend your right leg out. Hold and breathe, lift up. You might be really extended. Maybe you're holding onto your knee. Take your right knee or right foot out towards your right, please. Standing legs strong, press out through your right heel, lift up into your chest, draw your navel in. Big step back with your right foot, please. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Exhale, skandasana. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat, please. And let's take it back, downward. Facing dog, sweep your left leg up to the sky. Keep it lifted as you rock forward, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. One more time, lift your right leg to the sky. Right knee into your chest. Cross the body, place your right foot down out to the left. Great, you can stay right here and just work on pressing down to the hands. If you want to, grab a hold of your right foot with your left hand. Move your hips over to your right, press your left foot a lot. Pick up your right foot. Pull the toes forward for 3. Hips up, press to your left foot, 2. Glutes engaged, 1. We'll meet back in side plank on your left side. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Do your best. Right foot steps back, wild thing. Yoga can be challenging as well, but it's also fun as you explore your strengths, your capabilities, brush up against your limitations. These are great ways that we can continue to find joy in our lives. Step your right foot back to the top of the mat, please. Rise up, crescent lunge. Interlace your hands optionally behind your back. Come forward, warrior 3. Lift into your chest. Stretch into your heart. Stay here or fold it in. It's kind of challenging to drop your chest down towards your thigh. Keep lifting your left thigh. Ooh, yeah, nice, Monica. You got it. Good, Victoria. Good, Harrison. You got it. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Left knee into your chest. Rise up. Grab a hold of your left big toe with your left hand this time. So left hand to left foot. Stay here with the leg bent or extend it out as much as you can. Push your hips back, lift your chest up, lift your leg up. Left leg out to the left. Standing legs strong, belly back. Really work on pulling the navel in. Lift up into the crown of your head. Step your left foot back, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Exhale, drop it like it's hot, skandasana. Get your hips low. How low can you go? Come forward, please. Back to the top of the mat, hands down. Last vinyasa, take your right leg up to the sky. Keep it lifted, rock forward, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra pose, inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Look forward, step your left foot between your hands. Turn to face the wide edge of your mat, wide-legged fold. Grab your feet, pull yourself in. Maybe the crown of your head is close to or even on the ground. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift up to your fingertips, please. As we watch me demo the next pose, we're all gonna come into frog pose. Turn your heels in, your toes out. Lower your knees down to the mat and come into a nice little frog here. Knees wide, heels in, toes out. All right, come down to your forearms if you can. So options include staying right where you are, but I'm gonna offer you a chance to come into Vasisthasana part B, I think, side plank pose. Here's what it's gonna look like. Basically what we've been working on, right, that external rotation in the left shoulder, and then maybe adding into it a little bit of a split action. So right knee into your chest, reach down with your right hand, grab your right big toe. Option one is to just extend the right leg out to the right. And option two is to pull the right leg up to the sky. 3, 2, and 1, release it. All right, and let's go ahead and do that again on the other side if you haven't done it yet. I'll walk you through the first round. So if you're still in your frog pose, make your way back up nice and slowly to your hands and your knees, please. Let's do the right side, the left side first, I'm sorry. So place your left hand down, roll over to your left side plank pose. And if you want to do this with your left knee down, you can, right? It just looks kind of like this. So you can do it with your left knee down if you want. Otherwise, left knee lifted, walk your left hand forward of your left shoulder. So if your left hand is right under your left shoulder, it's going to be really uncomfortable. Take your left hand a little bit forward of your left shoulder. Spin your left bicep forward. Bring your right knee into your chest. Grab your right big toe. Start to really push through your left foot. Try to place the whole left foot on the ground. Lift your hips up. Squeeze your left glute. Extend your right leg out. Draw your belly in. Pull your shoulders back. Maybe tilting the right leg up to the sky. Press through your left foot. 3, 2, and with control, 1. Slowly bring it all the way back down. Nice job, my friends. Let's do the second side. You got this. Right side. I'm going to observe this time so I can see all of your glorious Vasisthasana and variations. Right hand down, side plank to the right side. If you want to bring your knee down, you can. Make sure your right hand is forward of your shoulder a little bit. Pointer finger pointing forward, bicep spinning forward. When you're ready, bring your left knee into your chest. Grab a hold of your left big toe with your pointer finger and your middle finger. Then extend your left leg out to the left. Hold it here, belly in, press through your right foot more. Maybe take your left leg up to the sky. Press through your feet, lift through your hips. 3. Press through your right hand a lot. 2. Tone your thighs. And 1. Bring it back down. Ooh, doggy. That is our side plank 2 variation. Option for you now is to go back into it. Do it one more time on each side. If you prefer to just do a split instead, go ahead and come into your splits on your left side. So either another one of these bad boys, or you can take it into your splits. Hold and breathe wherever you are for just about 3 to 5 breaths. You can do one more of the side planks. Maybe you turn the side plank into a split. Good, Callie, and take that top foot forward as much as you can when you're ready. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Tone your thighs. Vittorio, hips up a lot. Hips up, hips up. Tone your thighs. From the center of your hips, press out through your feet, please. When you're ready, let's take it back up. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, switch sides. So I'm going to do the transition. Ooh. Come on now, splits on the left side. So before you just push yourself into your splits, please work on making your legs active. Tone your thighs, flex your thigh muscles. Okay, hug the midline, squeeze your thighs towards the middle of the mat. Then draw your thighs into your hips, scissor thighs together. We don't want to just push into it. It's how we create injuries in their SI joint and low back. So make sure you're really drawing in. Lift your inner right thigh or back leg. Lift the inner thigh of your back leg. Wrap the outer hip of your front leg back. Press from your hips now out to your feet, but keep that engagement, my friends. You want to stretch against our engagement. Tone your thighs, scissor thighs together, push out through your feet for 3, 2, and let's take it back. 1. Nice job, friends. Come onto your hands and knees. Oh my goodness, we made it. Come onto your back, please. How we feel? Thumbs up. So. Ooh, got some good thumbs up, some smiles. Ooh, 2 arms up. That's really good. All right. Arms by your side this time. Let's just take an easy bridge pose here. Please lift your hips up, press down into your feet. Hug your shins in, spin your thighs down, lift into your outer hips. A lot of the poses we did today are things I do just on a daily basis. So yoga is routine, it's comfort. It's a place for us to check in with our strengths and our limitations and to watch them grow or fade. Depending on what you want, yoga can be many things. What is yoga to you? What is your journey about? It doesn't have to always be the same thing. I said yoga is a lot of things. It can change as you change. Change is inevitable. It's just part of the fabric of the universe. Yoga is change. Lower your hips back down. Feel free to stick with that bridge pose, or if you want to pop it up to an upward bow, let's get there. One more back bend. Inhale. Are there fingers pointing to your shoulders or arms by your side? Press it up. Bridge or upward bow. Hug your shins in, spin your thighs down, lift from your outer hips, please. Draw in to expand out. Don't just force and push it. Make sure you're drawing in. Shins in, quads flexed, glutes engaged, forearms squeezed together. Now stretch it out. Good, Vittorio. Lower your hips down. Windshield wiper your legs from left to right a few times. Then let your knees fall over to your left, please. Look over your right shoulder. Reach your right arm out to the right. Look over to your left shoulder and bring your right hand to meet your left hand. Start rolling over to your left even more so that you're on your left shoulder and your left hip. Listen carefully. Push through your right hand and come to a sort of seated on your left hip. All right, so I'm definitely on my left hip, my left thigh. Both hands are down. I'm facing the left side, okay? You're gonna keep walking your hands to the left. We're just twisting now the other way. You can bring your forearms down to the ground. Try to keep your feet exactly where they are, where your left foot is on your right knee is on your left foot. Those prone twists. Really good for releasing pressure in the low back and giving ourselves the sense of freedom. If you want a little bit deeper twist, thread your right arm under your left arm, come onto your right shoulder. Slowly come back up. And we're gonna come all the way back down onto your back. So slide your left arm out to the left, come down to lie on your left shoulder, open your right arm back out to the right side and let both knees fall to the right. Look over your left shoulder, please. You're on your back, both knees are to the right. You're looking at your left thumb. Breathing here in through your nose and out through your nose. And not to force your left knee down, just let it fall easily on its own. Now shift your gaze over to your right hand. Take your left hand over to your right hand. Roll over to your right side. Press into your left hand, pick yourself up, and then turn to face the back of your mat. Bring your forearms down. So the lower body stays the same. We're just twisting the upper body so that your navel is now pointing down at the ground as best you can. If you want a little bit more, you can walk yourself more to the right or stretch your arms out. I like to thread the left arm under the right arm, and that's going to give you even more of a twist. Good, Harrison. Nice, Ann. Let's pick it back up. And we're going to come up to seated this time. So come all the way up to seated. Bring your feet together and your knees apart, please. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, fold in. Drop your chest towards your toes. Just 3 breaths. Press your hips back and your heart forward. Press your feet together and your thighs apart. Inhale, come up. Last stretches here. Take your legs out wide. Bring your left hand to your right thigh. Take your right arm up. Side bend to your left side. I'm using my left hand to pull my right thigh like in and down a little bit, but keep the toes pointing up. It's working the inner spiral of the right thigh. And as I'm pulling the right thigh down, I'm also pulling my right hip back with the action of the right hip. So keeping your right hip anchored, pull your right thigh down, reach to your left hand, and maybe you grab your foot. Stretch out to your feet, stretch out to your chest, look up, come to the other side. Right hand to your left thigh, left arm goes up. Last big stretch, stretch out to your fingertips, stretch out to your feet, grab a hold of the foot if you can. Tone your thighs, draw your thighs to your hips, and your hips press out to your feet and twist it open. Slowly come back up. Bring your hands straight out in front of you, slide it out. It's another one of my everyday stretches that are just essential to yoga. Yoga itself being essential. Yoga is a way for me to practice a discovery, especially right now with most of us being sort of confined to our homes. Let's just discover more about what's going on within, moving inward, journeying in towards yourself. This pose really represents that journey to me. Slowly come back up. Lie down onto your backs. Bring your knees into your chest. Let's finish up with a happy baby. Grab your feet, pull your thighs wide and down. Rock it out a little bit. Stretch out through your legs. Bring your knees into your chest. Bring your nose into your knees. Take a deep breath in. Shavasana. Lie back. Relax. Let it go, friends. Yoga is relaxing. It's calming. It's restorative and nurturing. If you want to stay on your back, you can. Stay as long as you like. When you're ready to start moving, please wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. Take a deep breath in. Stretch out your arms and your legs, please. And side out, let it go. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. and rock your way up to seated. Nice job, my friends. Bring your hands together at your heart. Sit up tall. Close the eyes. Take a moment. Yoga is. Finish the sentence. Yoga is something special for me, and I'm so glad I get to share it with you. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey, my journey, our journey. Let's close with one Om. Exhale the breath out. Inhale for Om. Oh. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for practice. Thank you so much, everyone. Great job today. Thank you for sticking around. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to me. Stephen Arcus Yoga on Instagram, Facebook, website, stephenarcusyoga.com. I'd love to hear from you. So shoot me an email. I'd love to have your contact info so that we can stay in touch and stay connected. Also, Venmo, Stephen Arcos Yoga. If you are able to give, I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. So thank you so much for helping me feel good. I hope you feel good as well. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And don't forget, these classes are recorded. So if you're interested, let me know.